others must be updated. For that we need to write some indexes. So means for that we need to write some queries. You try that. Means I will show you the point here. See what happens on delete click. The iterator, the row index number is sent by using index property. The row index number is sent and into this delete product method, and it is deleting that. Before deleting, it is confirming, are you sure you want to delete? Then see what happens here. I added here, suppose laptop, something, laptop, okay, and some price added here. And I click on add. Yeah. So I click on that delete. I click on the delete and it is asking, are you sure? I clicked cancel. If I click cancel, it is still there. I clicked on delete and are you sure you want to delete? I clicked OK. That means that must be removed. Any record. Suppose I want to delete this mobile. Then I click on delete of that particular mobile and it says, are you sure you want to delete? I said OK. Then that mobile is deleted. And that is what I am asking you. Suppose after deleting that, you try to write a logic that will update the ID numbers from there onwards. Can you give a try for that? You try it, right? That means update the ID numbers after deleting. ID numbers after deleting. If you can do that, that's good. Otherwise, I will show you how do we do that. But it's you have to try that. So that means now important is the new record adding and the existing record counts. If you are specially concentrating on the count, then for that we need to write the logic properly. So you try the logic for adding the new records, removing the records, updating the ID numbers and all. Without ID, if you try this, then you will not get any issue at all. But if you are using IDs, then ID number will be deleted. Then you have to make sure. So that means this third one is deleted. That's okay. Because when I add another mobile and add another option, then usually it will get the number as 2. Get the number as 2. But I given you example for only index. I given you example only for index. We need to understand when to use first, when to use last, when to use odd, even, and all other options also. So this is an example for index. So what we have done. So first add a new component. So ng generate component iterator. And iterator.component.ts. In that, this is the logic you need to handle. So this is all the logic in iterator component.ts. This is the logic. And iterator.component.html. In the HTML, we need to add this. This is the HTML logic. Okay, and we have some work in iterator.component.css. And CSS have some work here. Only this border we are defining. Fine. Now with this, we can try this example. How do we use the index number? But index number is not a solution every time. Then how do we manage without index number? How we can get the information about that particular record and handle it without index number? Index number will not be a solution every time. So for that, we need to understand how to deal with that other options also. So we can use product ID. So, but how you will delete based on product ID? Tell me. Is there any function? Suppose product ID is 2. How you will delete from an array? Will you pass product ID 2? But in array 2 is 3 na? Huh. So anything is same, right? Then better go with the index number instead of using ID. IDs we use when you are directly dealing with a data with unique reference, right? Right. So you can use ID, but the IDs we use, then we are using with a unique reference. Otherwise, from a collection, we have to delete it. This is client side. So client side, we are not directly dealing with the database. So we don't need to worry about primary key and all, right? So client side, we are dealing with purely a collection, that is an array. That means our concentration should be that we are dealing with an array, right? Client side means JSON data will come. Your concentration should be that you are always dealing with an array, right? So that means you have to keep that in mind, that you are dealing with an array, not with database, right? Then you will have a lot of issues when you are thinking that you are dealing with database, right? So that's the reason we need to purely understand and use only array related functions here. That will be appropriate for our front end. Okay. Now this is basic. Number, how we can recognize every product and manage that we will see with some other examples that we'll see tomorrow, right? Hope you will try this, and tomorrow we can see the other properties and methods, how they are used in different examples, right? Tomorrow we'll continue with that. Through dollar event, what you can pass, what you want to pass, can you tell me, Arun? Through dollar event, what you have, what you want to pass? Do you know what dollar event will send? What dollar event will send about that current property, current record? Dollar event will send object related properties, means object means button properties it will send. You know event na, button properties it will send. What do you do with button properties? We need that record properties na, record deleted. I hope you are clear with that. Right. Yes. You try this example with updating the details. So product IDs also, that will be good. Then we can try some other examples on various other properties. Huh? Tomorrow we'll see that. Okay. Thank you.